the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
And coming off their championship last season, that success, I believe, carried right over into this one. They've played at a high level all year long and stand poised to make another run at the title.
Certainly looks that way, Greg. I mean, some teams go through a little bit of a malaise or a hangover after a championship. Not these guys. They've had a terrific year.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. I'm Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is out there with Booker. Then there's Warren. Then there's Len. And it's Lua into the fourth spot. Now, here's Thompson. After T.J. Warren's miss, that one goes. Count. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
Outside, Green. Bogut the pass to Thompson. Bogut kicks to Curry. Passes it to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
They get it back. Green with the block.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Golden State moving it around. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnover.
Green banked in off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Suns have gone 2 of 6 from the field. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the head coach for the Suns. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Bledsoe. The Warriors making the shot. Out to the wing. It's stolen by Bogut. Now Green. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Curry kicks to Green. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. Green dishes to Thompson. There's the triple. Good D by Bledsoe. Suns trail by 4. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 5 points so far. Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against Portland.
And a couple guys got hot early, and then it became contagious. You could see that everybody kind of pitched in when it came to shooting.
Exactly right, Greg. I mean, normally there's a hot shooter. The defense can kind of lock into that guy and then let somebody else get some shots. But that wasn't even an option in that game because everybody was on fire. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Bledsoe passes to Lua. And they take the lead. The Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Curry kicks to Thompson. And Curry has it in the corner. They double-team Curry. It's deflected. Stolen by Len. All going up court. Here's Bledsoe, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Portland.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Nobody near Barnes. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Barnes has got 5 points so far. The Suns leading. Up top, Bledsoe. He's covered by Thompson. The 11-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. He has 5.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And Thompson sends it back. Lure. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Warriors trail by 3. Curry dishes to Green. Pass to Barnes. Another 3 for Golden State. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
No good from Booker.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Thompson against Knight. Here's Lure. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Lure's got 6.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. He just served him up.
Feeds to Barnes. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Knight against Thompson. Outside Knight. Fires the 3. The shot will not go. Good D by Thompson. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Curry kicks to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. Thompson passes to Bogut. He dishes it to Barnes. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's Thompson. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And again, it's the Suns missing. The Warriors leading. Pass to Curry. Back to Green. Thompson dishes to Green. Kicks it to Bogut. That's a 2 from Barnes. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And guys, nice to see Bogut out there given all the injuries that he's had to overcome in his career. Just glad to see him at full strength.
A shot by Knight, no good.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Thompson with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
You know, Bogut, as I recall, Clark was so distraught by those injuries that at one point he thought he might retire.
Yeah, he gave some serious thought to packing it in after the 2013 season, Kevin. Luckily for his team, though, he worked through it and is as strong as ever at the defensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mazzilli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by Thompson. Suns trail by 6. There's the pass to Goodwin. Here's Knight. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The poor guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he'd already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Goodwin. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And on the topic of Brandon Knight, you have to wonder why he's been traded around so much. I mean, it wasn't due to a slow start because he made the All-NBA rookie first team. He's smart, has a strong work ethic, proved himself to be a clutch shooter in college, the kind of guy you normally wouldn't think about dealing for someone else.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
You know, talking about Brandon Knight, part of the reason he's been traded so often is because teams are offering great prospects in return. Detroit dealt him for Brandon Jennings, and Milwaukee dealt him for Michael Carter-Williams.
And stolen by Knight. Here's Mayo. Green with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Mayo, and that's for 2. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Ball's knocked loose. Out to Thompson. Releases. And the Warriors miss again.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Knight into the lane. That ties it up.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Green, the screen. Over to the wing. And Miles gets to Ezeli. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Mayo. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Warriors shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Miles the pass to Green. Ezeli dishes to Miles. Shot clock at 6. And Thompson kicks to Ezeli. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mayo, that's good. Mayo's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Ezeli. 6 to shoot. Thompson passes to Miles. They grab their own miss. Ezeli. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunity.
Off to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them, the way they've swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way.
Or handball. Or handball. Either one of the two. They're not a lot away.
Yeah.
Looney out there with Maurice Spates. Then there's Stephen Curry. And there's Livingston. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Now here's Bledsoe. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. And remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Lures checked in for the Suns. Cannon comes in for Brandon Knight. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
Tries from 16. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. That's 7 points for Eric Bledsoe. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Cannon dishes to Len. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The feed now to Barnes. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Here's Curry. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket, and the basket by Curry.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Warriors leading by 10. He kicks it to Spates. Looney passes to Iguodala. Stolen by Len. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Bledsoe. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for the Warriors. Lavoy Allen comes in for Looney. Now, here's Warren. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. I'm sure coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Over to the left wing. And here's Barnes for 3. Len with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Len. Booker, he's checked in for Cannon. Bledsoe against Curry. Dishes it to Barnes. Bogut sets a screen for Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Curry kicks to Iguodala. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Barnes with it. Eric Bledsoe covering. Curry can't get it to go. Suns trail by 14. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Bledsoe kicks to Warren. And he slams it down right on top of Andrew.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Nice pass there. Good job to get it up quick.
Warriors leading by 10. Allen kicks to Bogut. He feeds it to Iguodala. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Iguodala's got 5 points so far. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Bledsoe, here we go. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that reference.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Iguodala dishes to Allen. Barnes passes to Iguodala. Warren with the ball. The dish to Lamb. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Warriors, number 1.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
O.J. Mayo, he's checked in for Len. Now here's Booker. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side. And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Iguodala kicks to Allen to the left side wing. Barnes against Mayo. Barnes passes to Allen. On the wing, Iguodala feeds it to Bogut. Clock at 4. Here's Curry with the 3. And the Warriors miss again. Suns trail by 8. Shoots it up. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for both. Draymond Green comes in for Lavoy Allen. And it's Klay Thompson in for Harrison Barnes. Knight into the lane. Here's Teletovic. Phoenix no good that time either. Warriors leading by 5. And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Knight. And the shot falls short this time.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Curry's shot is off.
There's some good defense for you. I mean, for somebody who's as good at shooting the 3 as he is, you need a defender who's equally adept at guarding against him. That was well done.
I like that. They obviously put the right guy on him.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, C.J. Miles, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Green dishes to Livingston. Back to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. And Thompson kicks to Green. Ezeli the pass to Thompson. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range. Mayo's got 12.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Thompson dishes to Miles. And stolen by Knight. Outside Mayo. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 14 points for O.J. Mayo.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And how about Sean Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen, and he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
Now here's Knight. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver. Here's Livingston. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing. Just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
And the Suns making a change here. Tucker's checked in. Livingston kicks to Miles. Green passes to Thompson. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Now, here's Knight. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Livingston, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Now, Green. O.J. Mayo missing on the 3. They set the pick. Livingston kicks to Ezeli, and stolen by Mayo. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Tucker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 1:39 left in the first half of the game. Thompson outside. Passes to Livingston. To the left wing.
That's his first personal foul. 14 foul.
1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Ezeli. Thompson in the corner. Goodwin with the steal.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
The drive by Green. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I'll tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well, seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
And for C.J. Miles, he should constrain together a long line of threes under the lead with a nice jump shot that has now become deadly.
Yeah, he doesn't get to the free throw line much, and he's not really much of a playmaker, but he's 3D in color. HD 3D.
Here's Tucker, and the 3 ball is good. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
Livingston kicks to Thompson. Pass to Ezeli. Uncovered. That's good for Miles on the assist by Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And talking about C.J. Miles, he was filthy last year. Indiana needed his spark offensively, especially without Paul George in the lineup. Miles responded by putting up career highs in points and minutes played. Just an unbelievable impact on the season.
The Suns have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. That's good for Mayo.
Here in the second quarter, they've made all of their shots from the foul line. and that's a must-do when you're down.
And the Suns making a change here. Cannon's checked in.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
They set the screen. Green dishes to Miles. Thompson outside. The tray. And it's good. Thompson's got 9. 8 seconds left in the first half. Mayo, and that's for 2. That one a little long. That'll do it for the first half.
Well, Brandon.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just...
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Barnes. He has 20 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Setting the floor for the Suns. Warren is out there with John Lewis. Then there's Len. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Booker in at the 2 spot. Now here is Bogut. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Curry passes to Thompson. 5 to shoot. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 8th assist in the game. Green with the block. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Curry. Averaging about 32 points a game. 11 assists and 3 rebounds. And you know, pretty terrific numbers across the board.
Yeah, so many books in his library. He lights up the scoreboard on a nightly basis.
Suns trail by 7. Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Thompson. There's the pick. And Bledsoe, here we go. And Lure gets it to go.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green, the screen. 3-pointer. And it's Lure with the rebound. Lure's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bledsoe kicks to Lure. Green against Len. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry kicks to Bogut. He dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Curry. Bogut sets a screen for Curry. Stolen by Bledsoe. Suns trail by 5. Len with it. Now Green defending. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Shot's good.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Bledsoe dishes to Lure. It's up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And guys, in a draft with so many talented big men and lead guards, Booker was a bit of a hot commodity. One of the purest sharpshooters in the draft, has a lightning quick release on his jump shot.
Green with a screen on Bledsoe. It's Curry outside. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got 12.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Suns trail by 5. Bledsoe outside. Kicks to Warren. Over in the corner. Lure. Shot clock at 5. And Bledsoe, here we go. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Green with a screen on Woodson. Inside, picked off in midair. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Back to Thompson, lets it go from the wing. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
And the wide-open shot from Warren, and the Suns get it back. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Andre Iguodala was checked in for the Warriors. And the Suns also making a change. Knight's checked in.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Green with a screen for Curry. To the inside. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Iguodala's got 10 points in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Bledsoe passes away. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Now here's Iguodala after T.J. Warren's miss. Lets it go from deep. Iguodala, no good. Suns trail by 7. Knight kicks to Lewis. The pass to Len. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Lure, guarded by Green. To the paint. It's stolen by Bogut.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 10-point Warrior lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Suns trail by 10. The feed tonight. He kicks it to Len. It's stolen by Bogut. Curry dishes to Barnes. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. 17 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing. No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Suns trail by 12. Now, here's Warren. Out to the right wing. Bledsoe outside. Here's Len, and he banks in the layup. Len's got 9 points.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Bogut the pass to Curry. There's the three. That's good. Curry's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Knight dishes to Len. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Iguodala with the steal. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Eric Bledsoe. And the Warriors with some changes. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. CJ Miles comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And the Suns here with a different look. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Alex Len. P.J. Tucker comes in for Lure. O.J. Mayo is checked in for Warren. And it's Archie Goodwin in for Eric Bledsoe.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time. Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. Key stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
A nice bounce back year for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
Now, here is Knight. He has 6. Here's Goodwin. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Ezeli inside, working on Teletovic. That's a 2 from Barnes. They get it back. Ezeli kicks to Barnes. From deep, Iguodala. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Knight. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. The Warriors, number 1.
And right now, their three-point shooters are in terrific rhythm. I mean, they've put on a display here from long range.
Curry's checked in for Golden State. And the Suns also making a change. Cannony's checked in for Brandon Knight. Here's Iguodala. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Warriors ball.
Off the inbound. Suns trail by 18. On up the court. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
How about O.J. Mayo in this one? 16 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there.
Clark, 5 pretty big points indeed. And guys, when you look at O.J. Mayo's statistics over the past few years, nothing really stands out. But then you watch him in games, especially in clutch moments, and he can seem like the most dangerous guy on the floor. A scary, deep-range shooter who loves to take defenders one-on-one.
Ezeli the pass to Livingston. Iguodala up top, guarded by Mayo. Second shot opportunity, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the topic of O.J. Mayo, has value in this NBA.
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's multi-skilled, good size, sees himself as a superstar, and yet that sometimes derails him being as effective as he could be because he just can't quite get comfortable in that role of being a backup.
Warriors leading by 14. To the inside. Outside for Curry. Dishes it to Barnes. Cannon with the rebound.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Curry dishes to Iguodala. And it's Iguodala again missing. Suns trail by 14 to the middle. Here's Cannon. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Cannon's got his second bucket of the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
It's Curry outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Teletovic has got his third rebound tonight. Cannon kicks to Mayo. Good. Mayo's got 19 points.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness.
Oh, he hits it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green is out there with Festus Ezeli, and it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Iguodala missing. Suns trail by 13. Bledsoe passes to Booker. Back to Bledsoe. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Thompson kicks to Green. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Bledsoe against Thompson. The dish to Lure. Back to Bledsoe. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. From outside, off the mark. Suns trail by 16. Bledsoe dishes to Tucker. Back to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Tucker. From about 16, Green with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Thompson kicks to Green. From outside the arc, the shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Got that one up quick.
He's not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when he's got that much room.
Warriors leading by 13. Stolen by Len. 3-on-3. Poked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Green kicks to Thompson. Feeds to Ezeli. Stolen by Bledsoe. Passes to Tucker. All alone. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and Thompson sends it back. Curry passes to Ezeli. Green kicks to Iguodala. Thompson left side. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thompson's got 21 in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Green kicks to Ezeli. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala. Suns trail by 15. Inside, here's Lure. And the shot is good.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket. One thing about Eric Bledsoe, he made it clear he wanted to be paid like an upper-tier player. And that led to quite a negotiation between he and the Suns last year. Ultimately, the two sides agreed to a 5-year, $70 million deal.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Talking about Eric Bledsoe's contract, many insiders felt like it was too much for a sporadic talent. We knew that he was the good backup in Los Angeles with the Clippers and going to Phoenix in a more prominent role. You know, but he went on to have a dynamic season, proving that, you know, Greg, and you know this position so well, he has the ability to be one of the best league's combo guards, I think.
I agree. I mean, consistency will tell the tale when it comes to Bledsoe. I mean, the rebounds and assists, the averages were up last year, but his shooting percentages were down. So is Bledsoe a near max level player? Only time will tell.
Plays it up and banks it in. Bledsoe's got 19 points.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Iguodala. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 27 points for Iguodala.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
And as long as you keep getting quality looks, the coaches should have no complaints. Play with confidence.
Back to Bledsoe. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And he gets it to go. 26 points for Klay Thompson.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his third triple since halftime.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Knights checked in for Phoenix.
It's still pretty early to judge, but so far the 2014 draft class has lived up to the hype. The top guys were as good as promised, and a lot of talent down later in the draft as well.
Curry's shot is good.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Green, no luck.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry dishes to Bogut. Curry passes to Green. Green missing again.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Golden State moving the ball around. It's deflected. Iguodala against Knight. Tipped away. Iguodala with the steal. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Curry kicks to Green.
Oh! Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, you know, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. You know, he's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Thompson outside to the middle. Stolen away. Knight against Green. And Brandon Knight the bucket on the assist by Warren. And 12 points for Brandon Knight.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Knight into the lane. Iguodala with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Bogut kicks to Iguodala. Outside, Green to the paint and stolen by Knight. Here's the break. Here's Booker. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
Assist from
Knight's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else. Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Curry dishes to Thompson. From deep, Green, and that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively. And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. Booker in the post, guarded by Curry. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter. Warriors leading by 13. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well, and what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
And here's Green outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. Len's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Knight into the lane. Dunk by Len.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Warriors shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Bogut. Here's Green, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Take a look at what Green's done. He has 9 rebounds, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love, but I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Barnes kicks to Curry. Here's the 3. That drops. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Knight into the lane. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. And Draymond Green won't give you the superstar numbers of a Kevin Love, but he's got a deceptive impact, Clark, at both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I call him a value-utility guy because he does a little bit of everything that brings value to your quest to win. His shooting has steadily gotten better, and while he's not an all-star yet, some of his total contributions on the floor, impressive.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Well, Kevin, timing and anticipation, they got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum in this one.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W. That happened. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And the Suns call time. They're down by 15. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Phoenix making some changes. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And so it's Golden State with it. And there's the pass to Looney. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
The offensive rebound. That is good.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. But they get it back. No good from space. And now the Suns, a fast break. Goodwin's got the ball. They recover it. They get it back. Here's Looney. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
Yes, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate. And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show.